Pakistan has addressed the United Nations on Afghanistan's security concerns, and Pakistan's ambassador to the United Nations delivered a stark warning to the international community yesterday, urging action to prevent Afghanistan from becoming what he called a breeding ground for terrorists. The address highlighted growing security concerns along the Pakistan-Afghanistan border and called for global burden sharing in addressing regional challenges. Pakistan's permanent representative to the United Nations, Asim Iftikhar Ahmed, delivered a comprehensive address to the United Nations General Assembly yesterday, outlining serious security concerns emanating from Afghanistan and calling for international action to prevent the country from becoming a terrorist safe haven. Speaking during a plenary session on the situation in Afghanistan, Ambassador Iftikhar emphasized that terrorism from Afghan-based groups poses threats not only to neighboring countries but to regional and global security. His remarks come in the wake of recent cross-border incidents, including security operations last week that eliminated at least 30 militants attempting to infiltrate through the Pakistan-Afghanistan border in North Waziristan. The ambassador specifically highlighted the threat imposed by the Fitna al-Khawarij or Tehreek-e-Taliban, describing it as the largest United Nations designated terrorist group operating from the Afghan soil with approximately 6,000 fighters. He warned that the TTP's actions or Fitna al-Khawarij's actions combined with cross-recruitment between various terrorist organizations, including the ISIS, represent significant threat to regional stability. He said that with cross-recruitment between various terrorist groups, including Fitna al-Khawarij, the Daesh known as the ISIS, the TTP or Fitna al-Khawarij poses a threat not only to our national security but the region and the world. Ambassador Iftikhar stated during his address and also said that Pakistan has experienced a notable increase in cross-border security incidents since the Taliban returned to power in Afghanistan in 2021, particularly affecting the border provinces of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan. The ambassador noted that the terrorist groups are increasingly using sophisticated weapons and equipment in their operations against Pakistani targets. The Pakistani representative also highlighted evidence of collaboration between the Fitna al-Khawarij and other militant groups, including the Balochistan Liberation Army or Majid Brigade known as the Fitna al-Hindustan, aimed at disrupting strategic infrastructure and economic development projects within Pakistan. Beyond security concerns, Ambassador Iftikhar addressed the humanitarian and economic challenges facing the region. He noted that Pakistan has hosted millions of Afghan refugees for decades and continues to provide protection despite resource limitations. Since August 2021, an additional 1 million undocumented individuals have crossed into Pakistan, creating various challenges, especially including the law and order concerns. The ambassador called for more equitable international burden sharing in addressing these challenges. He further emphasized the need for reviving Afghanistan's economy and banking system, including unfreezing financial assets to enable trade and investment. Pakistan has also expressed commitment to expanding trade relationships and pursuing regional connectivity initiatives, including the Tapi pipeline, Kasa 1000 power project, and the Uzbekistan-Afghanistan-Pakistan railway line. The ambassador also mentioned potential extension of the China-Pakistan economic corridor to Afghanistan as contributing to regional development and peace. The address concluded with a call for practical and pragmatic engagement through dialogue and diplomacy, emphasizing that Afghanistan should not be abandoned by the international community. Ambassador Iftikhar also stressed the importance of actually supporting an Afghanistan that respects all of its citizens regardless of their gender, ethnicity, political affiliation or religion. This United Nations address reflects Pakistan's ongoing efforts to internationalize the concerns about cross-border terrorism while positioning itself as a constructive partner in regional stability efforts. The speech comes amid continued diplomatic engagement between Pakistan and Afghanistan, and this includes recent talks between the foreign ministry officials from both the nations, focusing on trade, security and connectivity issues.